USC 1681, B8, they cannot use this because they are excluded.
Isn't that for the judge to catch though? Like obviously it's your responsibility, but is this case law in the university?
This is not
Too much game, man. Like, we hungry.
The training is in there.
Too much game, but we hungry. I'm not saying it's healthy. I'm not saying it's right. I'm not saying it's what you're supposed to do. However, what I'm saying is that when you're on a mission and when you know it's on you and when you know that you and your partner have made a commitment to make sure that y'all families, that y'all know are the main reasons that y'all break generational curses in y'all families, you got to do things that's uncomfortable. You did what I'm saying? You got to do things that are tiring, that are draining, that are exhausting. You got to do things that you don't want to do. But it's not about what we want to do. It's about what we need to do. And I'm saying that because right now, I got 2 Zooms because we in master classes. We pay for them. We're not paying for these master classes for no reason. $6,500, $2,500. We're not paying that money for no reason. Didn't even have to pay when we did it. However, it's a mindset shift. Just because I don't have it now don't mean I can't not use the information now. Because this information I use now is going to make sure I have it later. You feel me? And so I'm working on consumer law. And over here I'm working on making sure we're building our digital plays. And making sure we're worried about age corporations. And worried about banking and funding. I'm making sure I got everything taken care of for my people. So when we start serving y'all know that, hey, why do we have the right? And why do we have the authority to serve y'all? Well, look at the time we done put in. Look at the work we done put in. Look at the hours we done put in. Look at the sacrifices we done put in. Yeah, we were built for y'all.
2 key words.
We were built for y'all. And y'all are waiting on us. And I'm talking this right now because when individuals start looking at this, I want them to be able to come back and see what it looks like. It's not always sexy, bro. I'm in here grinding. And in the midst of me doing that, I'm over here paying, getting it set up together so we can start dropping content. But we hustling. We hustling.
Unless it has reason.
It's our job. It's our obligation. It's our duty. And I'm grateful for it. I'm honored to be able to be that one. I'm honored to be that chosen individual. And I'm not letting y'all down. I got my word on that one. Yeah, I ain't letting y'all down. And I know you're like, how you paying attention to both of them? Well, some of the stuff I already know. However, I got questions for both of my mentors. And when you pay that money, you know mentors are very busy. Successful people are always busy. So sometimes you got to pay for the information, but you also got to pay just to talk to them. And so I'm not turning this one off because we got to have a conversation. I got questions I got to make sure I got answers to so I can make sure not only for myself, for my brother, and for my family, but then for the rest of GCB, that I got them answers for y'all. Because y'all going to have questions. Same on this end. I got questions. So I got to make sure I ask them questions and get them answers. Not just for myself, for my brother, and for my family, but for the rest of the GCB family. This is what putting them hours in look like. Like this is what putting them 10,000 hours in look like. This is what putting them 10,000 hours in look like. And like I said, I'm grateful. And we're going to keep working. And we're going to keep grinding. And we're going to keep hustling. And when I get finished with this, I'm going to continue building this set out. Why? Because I want to make sure that when y'all getting this information, credit is not sexy. Until now. Wait till y'all see what we got. Until now, we just made it sexy. And you're going to see exactly what I mean. We just made it attractive. We just made it entertaining. And I'm not talking about the influencer marketing. Now, I'm talking about now like soul. Like we just made this thing entertaining. Watch us work. Watch us work. But let me tap back in. You know what I'm saying? Cause I definitely got to make sure we knock this out. I mean, come on, bro. We talking about foreign filing strategies. I mean, we talking about all type of stuff. Like we working. We working. We working. We working. So let me tap back in, man. I just want to make sure, you know how people always, they want to show you a picture 5 years later, 10 years later, 12 years now. I'm going to show y'all what it's looking like right now in real time. And I've been documenting my journey for 10 years plus. So when I say I've been through this, I'm going to let y'all, here go the video to prove it. Here go the picture to prove it. Here go the conversation to prove it. Here go me talking about it to prove it. Whether it's belief, whether it's spiritual, whether it's mindset, whether it's finances, whether it's family, whether it's business. Here go the proof. Here go the proof. Here go the receipts. Who else you know doing that? Especially in our generation. Who else you know got receipt after receipt after receipt Not once they have made it and successful about what it used to be, but now during the process of it. Not just telling the story, but also got the video to go with the story. Come on, man. That's why we different. And that's why we breaking chains. And that's why we generational curse breakers. And that's why God chose me. And he chose my brother. And that's why we grinding like we grinding. And that's why we taking this serious. And that's why we hustling. And that's why we putting them 10,000 hours in. It all coincide together. It all coincide together. So with that being said, man, it's been yours truly, John Trey. And I got to get back to this studying right now because, again, on top of that, I'm dropping videos every day. This is that video for today. So on top of everything else we just said, I'm still making sure I'm dropping content on a daily basis. Who else you know doing that, man? Y'all be smooth. Gone.